Hey, Captain, when are we going to get underway?
Hey, man. Hey, hold on,
Whoa,
man.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hold on to me. Hey, look at that. I'm a tough guy, Captain Bill. Look at me, man. I'm ready to go, Captain Bill.
Whoa, we're not taking interviews today.
Whoa. I am
What?
your next. Look, I got my bucket. I got my tough guy gloves. Come on, big guy. Let's go, big guy.
What do you think, man? Where do you think you are?
Oh, man, I'm with you, man. I want to be your next greenhorn guy.
You're way too old.
Oh, man, but I've been working out.
How many fingers I got up?
4.
You're too smart, too.
Oh, man. Oh, but look at me. I mean, I'm geared up. I'm ready to go.
You're ready.
I even brought an Alaska hat just for you, Captain Bill.
I saw that. That's as close as you're going to get to Alaska, I think. I don't know who gave you that hat, but it was a good idea.
I'm disappointed.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. The next interview is in New Zealand in 3 weeks.
Okay.
There's a bar called Fluffy's. If you want to meet me at Fluffy's in 3 weeks, we'll talk about your employment on the boat.
Fluffy's it is, and we'll bring my duck in. We look really cool with these duck things here.
Actually, it's I'm really looking forward to this today.
Now, let's talk a little bit about, first of all, you are from Pittsburgh, Irwin area. Tell us about, like, in 10 seconds, how do you get from Irwin to being on TV on the Discovery Channel?
Well, it was an airplane to the West Coast, and from there I took a boat to Alaska.
So that's pretty easy.
You said 10 seconds.
That's true. That's true. So, your career, did you start driving a Just Ducky tour? I don't know.
No. I was in the Navy for a while and got to the West Coast, and it was just a quick thing. Met some guys in Seattle. Always been a little bit of a thrill seeker, and met these guys that were crabbers, and I said, sounds pretty exciting, and once you do it, there's no turning back.
Yeah. It looks like almost fun, like driving down Carson Street when there's a ton of potholes. I mean, it looks really bumpy.
I usually don't put fun and crab fishing in the same sentence. It is what you see on TV. It's a lot of work, but the nice thing is you make a little money and you have some time off. That's why I've loved it for my whole career. I get to go places and do things, much like we're doing here this weekend.
Yeah. Now I notice at the end of every show, you give us a count. You know, and so I've eaten 5 crabs at one time, and usually my cost is about $300 or so. I don't know if does that help me with my greenhorn status? All that, in fact, I've eaten crabs.
No, not really. I mean, the fact that you can count to 4, you're way too sharp to be on the crew.
All right, so tell us about what you do now. You shoot the show, and then what happens here? You obviously help out nonprofits.
I do some nonprofit. I do the veterans organizations. It's a very rewarding cause. I do breast cancer stuff. There's a voice that people will hear because they see on TV. If an average Joe stands up and says, hey, we got to do something for this cause, people are like, eh. But if they recognize you, they stop and listen. And if you're any good at it, you can help do some good for whatever you're working on.
That's great that you're doing that. Now I have a question for you. Do you eat crab? Or is like eating crab for you like a mailman going out for a walk after work?
No, we eat it all the time. It has to be delivered live. It's not like a sardine boat that smells like bad fish. That boat is fresh and clean. Everything has to be alive or it's worthless. So it's just a cool product. And I mean, I don't gorge myself on it. You know, after a while, I like the primo, like right off the boat, right out of the ocean, right into the deal, not frozen. But yeah, I'm a seafood snob.
Yeah, is that right?
I really am.
Now, so if I'm looking for fresh crab, what should I be looking for if I'm in the grocery store?
Not a lot of browning around the edges. They call it end fill. If you can get the guys to cut a leg in half, you look at the shell, what percentage of fill, because who wants to buy a bunch of empty shells? I mean, that's how it's sold dollar-wise. I mean, sometimes they're so full you can't get the meat out, and that's the best product.
I've had the same issue with catfish here when I catch it in the Chartiers Creek. Now listen, I really am stuck. I think I can impress you on being a greenhorn. Can you give me some drills or something?
Yeah, my mom's house needs painted.
I'm there.
All right.
There. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Anything else? Like, can I do a workout for you? Show how in shape I am.
I don't know. Do you like bait and slime? And you know what? We can get out of the fish market, and I'm sure they have a bin of stuff they throw away because it's getting old. And it'll be awesome to see you just kind of wallow around in that for a while, especially if it gets up to like 100 degrees and humid, and just see how you handle the gurry, the slime, and the guts.
Let's do that.
And I'll throw buckets of water on you at the same time.
I love it.
Come on, let's go crabbing. Let's go crabbing. There you go.
Let's go crabbing.
Yeah, like this guy, he's going to be the greenhorn. What a jagoff.